Let's see. Hopefully we're back. Oh my God. I can't even. Is there? Are we back? Am I back? Oh, son of a gun. Well, we can flush the last couple hours right down the toilet. Oh my God. Yep. Oh my God. Is anybody in chat, or did like everybody die, or like where did everybody? Hello, hello. Are we there? We should be. Let me make sure I'm not muted. Video is unavailable. What is going on here? Refresh. There we go. What happened is when I went to check the or when I went to pull up my task manager, my mouse moved too fast and I signed out, and so everything the whole last 2 hours. Son of a freaking you know what. We get to do all of this over. Every last bit of it. Aren't you guys excited? I sure am. Yay! Son of a, son of a, son of a. I can't even believe it. We gotta do all this crap all over again. I'm feeling gutted at the moment. God, bloody fart paste. And I don't even know, I don't know what bloody fart paste is. I don't really want to know because it sounds really painful, but that's basically all I can say right now. Oh my gosh. Do we have to repeat our chat word from word for the last two? Yes, that is a requirement. Okay, so I need to find my trucks again. So yay, we're back in debt again. Sam, well, everything basically crashed. But hey, we're getting 50 frames per second now. Yay! Could kick a baby, I tell you what. No, I don't want to reset. I just want to get in. I can't even believe it. Well, the reason why I don't save constantly is because if I'm doing a live stream, like messes up my. I'm trying to remember exactly why I turned off the auto saving for live streaming. I do it. I don't do it for live streaming or for recording, because if your PC crashes, you basically lose the you lose the episode anyway. So even though with like live streaming you kind of don't. Oh well, wouldn't be the first time this has happened, though. Doesn't happen very often, thankfully. Ugh. Whoop. Take this guy down to helper I guess. Okay. No, it's not. It's nothing about like PC Master Race. It's my fault. So I'm pissed off at myself, not at the PC. I just have to try to work as efficiently as I can from here on out. Did you guys even hear me going like, no, no, no? Bloody hell. Let's go. Who wants chicken wings? Some boneless chicken wings sound pretty good. Alright, off we go. You didn't hear a thing, the screen went black and that was it. Yeah, I kind of thought it was going to be one. I mean, I literally clicked sign out instead of task manager because they're literally right next to each other. And I was like, no! And I mean, at that point there was just nothing I could do. The damage was done. Okay. But, you know, it happens. Every once in a while. At least we can get... And I hadn't really realized it until the very end last time. At least we can kind of get a jump start on the liming this time. We really need... What the heck? It's like the 790 is bugged with this trailer or something. I like bone-in chicken wings too, but they have to be, you know, fresh. And a lot of those chicken wings places, they freeze all their chicken wings. There's like nothing worse than frozen chicken wings. Now, I'm not really worried about the limer right now, Skeet. If we can get the only reason why I bought a third one earlier was because, you know, I hadn't done any liming and I was just trying to look for a way to kind of speed things up. Whoops. I think if we kind of get the drop on liming this time, we probably won't need a third one. But we'll see what happens. All right, so these are ready. Oh, wait. No. Helper J up there, I think, is almost full. I just wish there was a limer that, like, spread it out even wider, but there's just not. Helper G. Let's go and offload him, finish up the field. The barn has a great demand. Well, that'll just be straw, because that's all you can sell at the barn. Or wait, whatever. What's this stuff? Is that straw? Or grass? That's animals. I don't know what it is. Helper B is blocked by an object. Helper C is blocked by an object. Wonderful. Helper F is not. All right. So I guess I'll just go and refill this guy. And maybe we can put him down on field 11. And actually, let's go. Just while I'm thinking about it, pick up all this that we missed last time. Who's helper F? Okay. He's gonna come back. Let's see. This guy's finished. Okay. So yeah, we'll do field 11 here. Or we'll work on it, at least. Right there's good. This is just really frustrating, having to do all of this over again. But nothing I can do to change it, unfortunately. And empty. EJH. Alright, so we'll go down. Whoa, that is really loud. What's up with the cooking game? Actually, I haven't really heard anything. I sent them an email a couple weeks ago, and they never got back to me. So I don't know. Maybe I should email them again. But yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to release in early access sometime later this year. It's just that they haven't really, you know, put a date on it. Wait, helper C and H. So hopefully he'll turn around. Or not. Okay. Well, let's see. Wait. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do here. Whoa. So we're just going to offload as much as we can in here, and I'm just going to take this down to sell it. Just get rid of it. Okay. gosh, really? Wait, which one's helper B? Ah, okay. Oh, he's almost done. At least he should be. Oh, gosh. And helper B has completed the task. What'd I tell you? Whoa. Okay, let's see. Nope. Bam. Wait, who's oh, okay, he stopped. Money, what? Money cheat sign? No, I don't use money cheats. I don't actually like cheating in any games. Whether it's PC games or even cheating in the real world, that's just not me. Helper E is the nearly full grain tank. He's almost finished. We're probably going to need to offload G here, so that's where I'm heading. Yeah, Helper E has completed the task, so that's done. Guten Morgen. See, for Dursal, Dursastal, he'll never even know like what we've been through tonight. It'll just seem like a normal stream for him because he's just getting up. Good morning. Started playing. Wow, I almost said something really bad there. Hunter Call of the Wild on Xbox again. I didn't know they had that on Xbox. That is a good game, though. I have it on PC, but I've live streamed it before, like nobody ever watches. Alright, so let's go. I guess we'll head down to the Ideal. Ah! Sorry there, buddy. Okay, so he's offloaded. All right, over to field 18. I don't even care about street signs anymore. I'm just going for it. What? The heck? Hire the worker. There you go. Thank you. I really like this little John Deere, the 560. It puts out a lot of light, which I like. Okay, F, G. Okay, let's go ahead and sell this canola, I guess. Okay. Guess I'll just park up here next to the road. Let's go ahead and get the combine here, working on this last field. And then we're going to kind of check and see where our limers are. Okay. So I'm going to put this guy down on field 20 through 22. If that is agreeable. Anyone play Anno 1800? No, not. I played like the futuristic one, like it was like Anno 2142 or something. I can't remember what it was. That's the only one I ever played. And it was okay. I didn't really play it for that long. Not enough to get my money's worth. I guess it just wasn't really like my kind of game, but I could definitely see why people liked it. Alright, hire the worker there. What the heck? What happened? Did I get hit by the train or something? Maybe I was like kind of hanging off the train tracks or something. I don't remember that, but maybe I was. Bud Country for sure. Or you mean 8? Field 11 and 8, really. I saw, I went on somebody's multiplayer map and they actually made like one big mega field out of all these fields. It was, actually, I think they even did field 7. Like they kind of just made this huge mega field. And I just thought to myself, what were they thinking? Okay. Okay, off to offload Helper G. You also been playing Assassin's Creed. Nice. Odyssey? I haven't played any of the newer Assassin's Creed games. I played the one that took place during the French Revolution, I think was the last one I played, and that one was awful. The one that had Napoleon Bonaparte in it. I can't think of like a less exciting time in history. Okay. New Bartleshagen, that map is only for big buds because the fields are gigantic. I'm really looking forward to trying out Midwest Horizons. That one's got some gigantic maps in it too. What was the Assassin's Creed game that came out after the French Revolution one? I don't, because that one may have actually been the last one. It's like I said, it's just been so long since I played it, I don't even remember. Have you played Sniper Elite 4? No, I think I got Sniper Elite 2 for free one time. I think that's the only one I played. Maybe it was Sniper Elite 3. All right. Okay, helper D should be right. Meow. Your Xbox turned off? See, that kind of stuff happens. Okay, so this guy, he's doing okay. This guy's finished. Come on, let's go. Please stay on there. Let's try to get this up and done and over with ASAP. Looks like he's going pretty good so far. Let's go this way, I think. No laughing? No, I know, I just... It's just one of those things. I knew it was going to be a late night live stream, but not because, not because I had to restart. It's Arsenio Hall's birthday today. What is he even doing? Like, no, I have not heard of anything Arsenio Hall is doing in years. Net Rule 1 when online, never have Cortana on because you can make people very angry. I'm not even sure what that is because I don't have an Xbox. Does Microsoft still charge you like $50 a year or something just to be able to use their online services? I think Sony even started doing that. That's just so crappy. Okay, okay, we're gonna go fill this guy up with canola. Actually, before I do that... Nope. Wrong vehicle. C has a full grain tank. Helper H is probably already almost full too. Yep. Question: who plays Skyrim? I think I know I've beat Skyrim. I think twice, but I haven't played it in probably a couple years. I mean, when did that game come out? 2008 or 2009? I know it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. Just released a new DLC for it. What? I gotta look that up. That doesn't seem... ...2011 was when Sky... Gosh, it seemed like it was longer ago than that. They had to redo Daggerfall. Daggerfall was like one of the worst, best games I've ever played. Like, it was awesome because you could really see what they were wanting to do with the world of the Elder Scrolls. But at the same time, it was such a buggy mess that like, I don't know if anybody ever actually completed Daggerfall. I know I didn't even come remotely close to it because, you know, it seems like every 5 minutes you're getting bitten by, you know, you would get into a battle with a werewolf or a vampire, and they would, you know, give you their infection, and you would basically start turning into a werewolf all the time. And yeah, you were essentially screwed. No, come on. Oh, not. Oh, here comes the train again. Training on the tracks like a choo-choo train. Come on, let's go. Lift her up. Come on now. Got time. Daylight's burning. Wait, there's no daylight. Oh, come on. For the love of the poop nougat. Wait, there's nothing to love about that, really. I mean, if we really think about it, there's not really so much. Kyle, hello Kyle. Helper J. Oh, is he done? I guess so. Okay. Mr. Kitty Cat, hello. F has a full green. Everybody's got full green tanks. He has a full green tank. She has a full green tank. Wait a second. We gotta get this guy moving again. Okay. You got kicked out again? Wasn't me that time. All right. So we'll take this to the restaurant, sell it, head up to field 13. Then all we need to really kind of do is sell whatever canola we have in the central silo, and we'll be good. Wow, he actually did a pretty good job on this field. He missed just a couple little spots right there, but that's pretty impressive. All right, another $81,000. I just went a different way that time so that I didn't have to deal with the getting stuck on the light post or the crossing signal. Oh, righty. Hey, Baba Bong. Okay, so we got... We're going to have to take the Roadrunner down to offload the Ideal. How we're doing. Okay, 53%. No problem. Hey Brad, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing terrible because I was live streaming for 2 hours and then the whole stream just, well, I tabbed out to look at my CPU and GPU usage, and instead of clicking on the task manager, I signed out of Windows and basically lost all 2 hours of progress. So yeah, it was not a great night, but you know, it could be worse. Could always be worse. Okay. Ah! Oh, I thought I was gonna miss it. Why am I getting commercials that deal with engagement rings? Yeah, it's, you know, hint, hint. Oh, come on. All right, back in the Roadrunner. And Helper J is a full grain tank. Have YouTube Red. You know, I've actually talked to a couple other YouTubers about this in the past, and as awesome as YouTube Red is for viewers, it sucks for YouTubers. It really does. Let's see here. All right, let's go and I guess we'll offload this guy, or no, not offload, fill him up, because he's got, you know, lime. He's got to have the limes, the lemon lime. YouTube Red blocks YouTubers. How's that? The problem is you know, people that YouTube full time rely on, you know, the ad revenue from advertisements, and I know it's kind of like the evil thing, but at the same time, I can't even remember what it is. We do get some revenue from YouTube Red, but it's not nearly what we get from viewers that don't use YouTube Red. If I can remember where we left the field off here. Oh, it's right here. Okay. It's not even a matter of remembering. All right, so where's our other... No, it wasn't quite done. Hope you haven't, or have me having YouTube Red doesn't hurt your stream. I don't know. You know, that's the thing, is like they don't really tell us Like honestly, the the reporting features that we get are not even remotely close to being ideal. So, you know, we can't tell really how much it hurts or helps us. But I can definitely say that, you know, you get a lot less YouTube revenue or YouTube Red revenue than you do like for normal advertising. Let's see, Helper J completed this task. Yeah, we shall see about that. Okay. Oh, actually didn't do too bad that time. Helper I has a full grain tank. Who is Helper I? Okay. Why does he always have to be facing that way? Like every time. Okay, while he's unloading, let's continue. Go. Yep, go. Will I please get that piece of electrical tape off my cutting rack? Why? I like it there. Like it's gonna give somebody a nervous breakdown. Like, get it off there! I leave it there in case I need it. OCD. Okay. Oh. I'm actually full of canola. I didn't realize that. Ah! Oh my gosh. I can't even turn because this game has no realistic physics. Okay, this guy's full. It's gonna be a while until I can. Okay. Oh, he's only got 8,000. Yeah, 8,000 in there. Okay. Let's see. Skeet asks, has anyone seen the Abbott and Costello Who's on First skit? Yeah, it's kind of like that's like a classic comedy jam there. Oh, come on. Whoa, how much canola do we have in there? It was 109. Whoa, we got a lot of canola in there. I like the Kids in the Hall version of that skit, where the guy like corrects him. He's like, "Oh wait, he's like, I see the problem here." And he goes and he talks about like each person's name and how it's spelled. That is freaking hilarious. Where he like ruins the gag. Oh man, Kids in the Hall. That I missed that show. That was like literally one of the best comedy shows ever. They just don't have good comedy shows anymore. It's all, everybody's all worried about political correctness, and Saturday Night Live is probably it's not even funny anymore. Like I don't understand how people even think that, because it's all political. It's like every single skit, it's like about politics, which is sad, I think. They just don't have funny skits anymore. It's just weird. But see if you can find the skit. Just like try searching like Kids in the Hall, Who's on First, and see if it's on YouTube somewhere. Because oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Because they're basically going through they're going through the who's on first and what's on second. And I don't remember what the names are. And they're like, and then finally the guy, like one of the guys is like, he's like, oh wait, I see the problem here. He's like, first of all, it's James Who, WHOO. An exchange athlete from Japan or China or something like that. And oh my gosh, it's so funny. I can't remember exactly how it goes. I bet it's been 15 years or more since I've seen that skit. I need to just buy like all the Kids in the Hall DVDs if they even have them, because that was such a great show. Start the engine. Okay. So let's see, how are our... Okay, he's done. Gonna have to do some cleanup work up here, not a big deal. And then we'll go and just we'll figure out where we stopped on field 11. Field 11 doesn't really need liming, but I want to since I want to have all my fields on the same like the same intervals, then yeah, I got to do that. Let's see here. Helper B has a nearly full grain tank. Kids in the Halls on DVD. Nice. Mr. Deathus, hello. I didn't know Kids in the Hall was on in the US. Oh yeah, I was on Comedy Central for ever and ever and ever. Because I think it was like a Canadian show, really. Or, you know, to begin with. Okay, so we'll go and get this guy started on like field 19, I guess. And then we'll go get our other lime spreader here. And then we'll just kind of run up the edge of the field. I don't know if I should really bother with the little bits there. $25 on Amazon? Is that for like all the seasons or just like per season? Because 25 bucks isn't bad for like all the seasons of Kids in the Hall. I'm surprised it's not on like Netflix or something. Sam's 30, so he doesn't even know what Kids in the Hall is. That's like before his time. It kind of is. Like, what year? Somebody Google like what year Kids in the Hall ran from. Like when did it start until when did it end? Because it had to have started like in the early to mid 90s, I'm guessing, and then it probably went off air in the late 90s sometime. So yeah, if you're only 30, you may have seen reruns in your teens. Helper C has a nearly full grain tank. Okay. Oh, see, there has been some improvement in the higher, like the way hired helpers behave, I think, in this beta patch. It's, you know, it's not perfect, but it does seem, there does seem to be some bits that are a little bit better. $1988 to 1984, really? Wow. One of the kids in the hall's most famous characters was the Red Crusher. I crush your head. I crush you. Yeah. Oh man, that was good times. Oh man, this time he's missing all kinds of spots. Let's see. Okay, so that's him. Come on, move. There we go. All right, up to fields 24 and 25. What the heck? What the heck was that? That was weird. Take this up to the silo. And then we're going to take a load of canola down to the restaurant. How about that? No, not wheat. Gosh, I can't believe we've got so much canola. Crunkius, hello! Wait, they don't have the Kids in the Hall skit? Or the... Let's see here. It could be like regional too. Kids in the Hall, who's on first? We're gonna see if this is it. I don't know if this is it or not. Let's see. I'm totally gonna get flagged for this. I don't know if this is it. I don't know if this is it.
I only seem to have a 20.
What do you think?
But isn't that a $20 bill in your hand?
I'm trying to fast.
It looks to me like you owe me $10. Please give me my money. Just take it. That's terrible.
Wait a second. No.
The team roster with me right.
Oh, here it is.
Yes, that's true. Oh, as players nowadays have rather strange nicknames, rather silly pet names the players have nowadays. Yes, that's true. Oh, as a matter of fact, I have the team roster with me right here.
Oh God. We're just gonna listen to this.
For example, who is on first base? What is on second? And I didn't know is on third base. Who's on first? Yes. Who? Yes. Who is the man on first base?
I don't know if you can hear this or not.
What's the name of the guy on first base? No, what is on... Oh, I see what your problem is. You're confused by their names because they all sound like questions.
Can you guys hear this?
Third base. Well, I'll explain it to you.
Oh gosh, I just crashed.
On first base is who? Samuel who? You're probably not used to that name because his grandfather was Chinese.
There it is.
Second base is Hector Watt, W-A-T-T Watt, and that's not such an odd name because James Watt invented the steam engine. And on third base is Phil Ideno, I-D-U-N-O, Ideno, but if you say that fast, it does sound like the phrase, gee, I don't know, but it's actually Ideno. Phil Ideno.
Oh gosh. I hope.
The worst straight man I never seen. I quit. I should have never saved you from those seals. What seals? I auditioned for this job. Bastard! Get off the stage!
Yeah, it's called Kids in the Hall, McGillicuddy and Green. That's the actual video that you need to watch, and it's kind of like in the second half of the video. Oh my god! The first time I saw that, I freaking died. Tyler Mattingly, hello. Oh, that was great. Ooh, we're gonna get a nice 140K from this. And I don't know what this guy was thinking, but He missed all kinds of spots. Alright. And there's a couple spots at the other side. We're going to have to deal with those as well. I'm totally going to get flagged. Boom! Taking out the light, or the lights, the signs. Okay, offloading some corn again. And I think I need to, yeah. We need to get the subsoiler, and hopefully. Yep. I wonder if I can drive up the side of the hill here. Oh, no. Way too bumpy. Ah! Whoa! Okay, so I think we're just going to try to do kind of the headland down here at this end, and we'll just see how it goes. In the meantime, let's jump in this guy. See, we didn't really need to buy another lime spreader. Two of them. You know, if you're working them at the same time as you're doing everything else on your field, you can manage it pretty easily. It's not really too bad. What is FS19 easier on PC or PS4? Well, I mean, it's generally the same game. I think it's easier to play on PC just because, you've got the mouse, you've got the keyboard, and, if you have a controller, like an Xbox controller, you can use that as well. Steering wheels and things like that are a little bit easier to deal with on PC, in my opinion. But it's going to be subjective. Some people might disagree and think that it's easier on, easier to play on PC than it is on, or I'm sorry, easier to play on console than it is on PC. All right, so we've got, come on, oh, got to start it up first. Gosh, we're gonna get probably 150,000 just from this load, I think. We'll see what we get. All right, let's get into this guy. No. 173,000. My bad. I was a little bit under. Can't complain about that. Ooh. Ah, I turned all my lights off on accident. I think I'll just hit this piece and maybe this little piece up here. I think that's excuse me, those are going to be the big ones. Better keep my eye on the subsolar. I think we're gonna be okay because I didn't keep my eye on the combine there. If he's not stuck, oh yeah, we got plenty of room there. Okay, so we'll take this guy up to field 11. Once he's full. I do kind of wish that Lime filled up a little bit more quickly, though. So while he's filling, we'll all be chilling. Just got reported and didn't do anything wrong. What did you get reported for? It's 1:47 a.m. according to my clocks, but yeah, it's pretty late. All right, let's get in here. Oh crap, in a handbag. It's just in chat. Oh, you talk too much in chat? That's funny. I got reported for talking too much. It's like, well, don't go back to elementary school. Of course, they probably encourage that. Me, I got the crap beat out of me when I was a kid. I'm like not even joking. I probably got swats by the principal at least once a week. So I kind of constantly lived in constant fear that I was going to get, you know, swats, which is not a nice way to grow up as a kid. They probably don't do that anymore. They're probably just like, yeah, we'll just let him do whatever he wants. We have some, he wants to like murder people. We'll just like let him. I shouldn't say that. That's not very good. That's, but I mean, back in the day, like kids used to beat the crap out of each other on the playground. And I'm not saying that like, you know, kids should be doing that today. No, come on. But I mean, those are the kind of things that happen. You got bullied. Everybody got bullied in school. People are like, "Oh, we should end bullying." You know, I don't condone bullying, but it's never going to end. It's always going to be. People are always competitive in some respects. And, you know, I'm kind of a realist in that respect. Oh my gosh. Aaron Pleaver, Geo Model, Railroad Photography. Just subscribe. It's like the longest name ever. Well, thank you for subscribing. Alright, so we'll... Man, he's going slow. I wonder if my subsoiler needs repair. Because I kind of thought I would be able to get a little bit more speed out of this. But let's, when we're done here, we'll take it and we'll see. Oh my gosh. It was like almost completely destroyed. It's crazy like how often you have to repair the subsoilers. Like I'll probably have to repair it at least one more time on this field. Yeah, we had a kid that got bullied a lot in school, and of course, like he was, you know, he would kind of react. Matter of fact, he actually threatened to like bomb the school when we were in high school. Of course, you know, this is, I mean, years and years ago. But you know, back then, I think he just got expelled for the rest of the year because it was only like, you know, because somebody asked him, he's like, you know, are you going to go to graduation? And he was like, you know, he's like, why would I go to graduation? I hate everybody there. And he's like, I'm just going to, he's like, he said something like he was gonna put bombs under the bleachers and like blow everybody up. And of course, I don't know that the police ever got called or anything like that. But you know, obviously it was brought up. You know, people went to the principal, and you know they dealt with it. And I think he did. I mean, he ended up graduating, but he wasn't allowed to go to graduation, and he wasn't. He basically was just expelled for the rest of the year. But he was allowed to complete his schoolwork, whatever schoolwork he, you know, needed to do, I guess. So I mean, things were kind of handled differently back then than they are now. It's like you know, I hear all these stories about, you know, like a kid bringing a plastic knife to school, and you know, for their meal and getting expelled because of like a zero tolerance policy on knives. It's like, you know, where does sensible thinking end and insanity begin? I don't know. Okay, so we'll send this guy down, and then we'll go and get we will go get another load of canola and take it down to the restaurant. Oh, I think we've got that other truck down there too, don't we? I should just use that one. But it's, I mean, even this truck is pretty janky to drive. With it, they just really ruined steering in this last update. Have I ever done what I thought was a harmless prank and had to sweat it out, hoping you would get caught? Well, like, depends on what the prank is. But yes, I've done some pretty dumb things in my childhood. Like I remember they used to have like senior pranks before I went into high school. And it seemed like it was like the year that I went into high school, somebody essentially broke into the high school in the middle of the night, and the story went that they put a horse in the principal's office. It was either a horse or a donkey, one of the two. And they put like a bunch of straw on the floor in there. And apparently the thing went nuts in the middle of the night, started kicking, and it like cut itself on something. There was like blood everywhere, and I don't know if they ever caught who did it or what happened. I have no idea, because that all happened like before I got into, before I went into high school. But it was after that, they were like, there's never, they basically were like, okay, no more senior prank day. And it wasn't like, you know, here are the rules for senior prank day. They were just like, yep, that's it. We're never allowing it ever again. So when, you know, all throughout middle school, which for me was like 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, you know, we were all looking forward. Yeah, man, when we get into high school, you get to do like senior prank day and senior skip day, and then like when all the seniors would just like skip. And it's like when we got there, it's like, nope, they didn't have senior skip day. You know, it was basically like, oh, if you skip class, we call the police and you get like Saturday detention. You get like in-school suspension for a week or something like that. It was freaking crazy. And let's see. Oh, the other thing was, like, they used to let people smoke in class. I remember my freshman year in high school, for the first half of the school year, basically they had built like this brand new high school, but we couldn't move into it until like it was completely finished, which was around Christmas time. Because I remember, like the last couple days before Christmas break, they basically turned us into slaves, and they made us like unload semi trucks with like desks and tables, and had all the kids like bring them into the school. But anyway, all of our old desks in the old high schools, we had ashtrays like in our desks. Like, no joke, there were legitimately ashtrays in your desks. And, you know, because people could smoke during class. And then, I remember, like, they basically, I think it was my first year in high school, they did away with that, too. And the only thing that you could kind of get, you know, get by with doing was, like, during, like, if you had wood shop or shop class or whatever, you could, like the shop class teacher would let you go behind the school and smoke if you wanted to. But you had to be kind of stealthy about it, because where the new wood shop was, it was kind of like right around the corner from the principal's office. So if the weather was nice out and you were outside smoking, the smoke would blow around to the principal, like into the principal's office, and he'd come huffing and puffing out like, oh, who's smoking? But it's such a different world today. One school in Texas, every senior got arrested for possession of drugs. That is just, yeah, I can't even imagine. Fazy Luck says, hi Brad, I'm from the UK, subbed to you a while ago. I watch your streams but not seen you live, so thought I'd pop in and say hello. Well, hello Fazy Luck, thank you for stopping by. Skeet says, like borrowing an extension cord from the school senior year. Yeah, exactly. I can't remember if that was my senior year or my junior year. I think it was my senior year. But then again, it might have been my junior. I will just never forget my principal giving me the stink eye, and me denying it the whole time. I was like, look, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I didn't do this. Like, people are obviously trying to get me in trouble. And then, you know, them actually leaving me in the principal's office for like 20 or 30, well, it was like probably, I don't know, it's been so long ago, 20, 30, 40 minutes. It was a while. It wasn't just like 5 minutes. And then the principal coming back, sitting down, and he just basically sat there and stared at me for like 2 minutes. And I'm like, what? And I'm like legitimately scared, that because there was like, they had the police there, but the policeman had gone, and it was just like me and him. And then he throws up his arms. He's like, "Oh, by the grace of God," or something. He's like, "It is the electrical cable has magically reappeared. How is this possible?" And I was like, I told you I didn't take it. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I lucked out on that one. But apparently that cable was like thousands of dollars. It was like a $2,000 or $3,000 cable, because it, you know, it wasn't like you could just go to Home Depot and buy a new one. It was like this big, huge, you know, I bet that thing was probably at least 2 to 3 inches in diameter. And then they had these like huge, like big metal plugs on either end of it. So yeah, it was like no joke. Let's see here. I feel like getting another subsoiler. Let's do it. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to make some changes. Changes. Yeah, there we go. Let's check out this subsoiler while we're up here. Yep. Need to do a little bit of repair. F is block. Oh, it's me. The Big Bud 747 with triples is ridiculous. Oh, I know. I was like, I know that I need to be doing some things here, but I'm not sure exactly what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. We got to be laying down some lime. Okay, let's kind of do the headland thing through here too. You saw an 8RT with dual tracks? Oh, nearly full grain tank. Whoa, we got like 1.9 million now. Aha. Alright, let's turn around. Oh my gosh, thank gosh this is going to be done soon. I watched Zombieland last night, stupid movie. Yeah, I mean it had its funny parts, but yeah, it was kind of... That's the one with Woody Harrelson, right? Pretty sure it is. Where they're like where he's trying to find the Twinkies or something. It's been a while since I've seen that. Actually, a movie that I really want to see is Alita Battle Angel, which I think comes out this week. I actually have the original Alita comics, like when they very first came out. So I have like original prints of that, and I might be missing one because I seemed like there were 8 issues, and I might be missing one. Like one of them might have, I don't know. I have to like pull out all my comic books and see if I can figure out if it's legitimately missing or, you know, if I, you know, just haven't mixed up in with some other books. But that was like an amazing comic. And actually looking at the movie, it looks like they've really done the comic justice with the characters and with Alita and the entire world. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I don't know if I'll see it in the theater or not, but I'll probably definitely buy it on Blu-ray because that looks really good. And then when's the next Avatar movie coming out? I want to see Hobbs versus Shaw. What's that? That sounds like a fight. $21.21 is when the Avatar 2 comes out. I mean, they've been filming it for like a long time. I know they're filming it right now. Okay, let me see. Avatar 2 release date. Let's see if they've December 18th, 2020. So not this year, but the end of next year. So still almost 2 years away. And then I think they're going to be releasing like one every year after that. And like Avatar 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to get Avatared out, I think. Unless each of the new Avatar movies can like be as amazing as the first one was, I just don't see it being like a... I kind of see it being... And as long as it doesn't like get really social justice warrior-y, you know, if it becomes like SJWized, like Star Wars The Last Jedi, which is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It was, oh my god. You know, it's I remember when I first watched The Last Jedi, and I literally couldn't believe what I was looking at. It was, the plot's terrible. Everything about the movie, like in the beginning, when like Poe Dameron's like a cool character, and he's like flying towards this like Star Destroyer, and he's like, oh yeah, like, is Colonel Hux there, or whatever the guy's name is? And he's like, yeah, put me on hold, I'll wait for him. It's like, are you freaking kidding me? And so the Hux guy gets on, and he's like, this is Hux, and he's like, hello, anybody there? And it's like, I couldn't even believe how, I mean, maybe it was kind of a funny, I don't know, it just was not a believable gag to me in any way, shape, or form. And that wasn't the only thing about it. There's just so many different things about that movie that were just absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. But let's see, knowing James Cameron, it probably will. Yeah, but James Cameron, like when he gets, like he's kind of, he makes like, you know, movies about like environmental issues, which is obviously what Avatar is about, but I don't know. I think no. Because I really liked the first Avatar, and I didn't think it went overboard in its themes. But the way things have changed over the last 10 years, then, you know, I just don't know. You're pleased to hear that James Cameron wants to turn Alita Battle Angel into a franchise. That doesn't... Helper G. Oh. That actually doesn't make me feel good, honestly. Like, I don't want Alita to be a franchise. I don't think it's the kind of story, because the story, you know, has like a definite ending, you know, and it's not if I remember correctly, it wasn't necessarily like the happiest of endings. So it's like, you know, are they going to take... I just don't know. I just don't... Because looking at... From the footage that I've seen, like in the trailers and stuff, it pretty much looks like they go through the entire comic. Like all, I don't know, 8 or 10 issues or however long it was. I think Disney bought Avatar. Well, I mean, they bought the, you know, some of the rights to it for like making that theme park, the Avatar theme park thing. Helper D has a nearly full grain tank. Okay. Oh, thank gosh, we're almost done. Done. Because at least once we're done... Actually, I can oh, wait, no. I'm gonna have to get out my old Alita comics and like put on some, because they're like in pretty much mint condition. You know, I've got them in bags, and you know they've been, you know, in an air conditioned condition, I guess, for the last 25. I don't know. It's been a long time. I'm trying to think when that first came out. Well, there's 150. Well, we did get 150,000 corn because I don't think we had any corn at the beginning. Nightbot, are you see? Nightbot's a bot. It's not going to answer you. Okay. ARC Motorsport, hello. Oh, this is the last load of canola then. Okay, good. And we've got, yep, 150,000 corn, and we still have a little bit more. Let's see how much we've got left. Another 8,000. So, decent amount of corn. I'll take it. I love your channel. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. I better turn the light on. At least if I can turn lights on things, it doesn't look as bad. It's just like everything is at night. But heck, this was a late night live stream. Wink, wink. Okay, so they're working. All right, so we're gonna go out. We're gonna take this guy up to field 13, and then we're gonna have to pay off our loan again, for one. I kind of need a bigger tracker for this, I think. And actually, we have one. I was like, wait a second, I'm lost. I wonder how this is going to work with the narrow tires. I think we'll be okay. Okay, so we don't have any soybeans, no canola, except for what is in our truck. Helper J is, who the heck is Helper J? Must be one of the subsoiler guys. So once I sell this, we can finally fast forward time to morning time. Yay! 42 watching. How many are awake? I don't know. Million. Okay, now we get to do the fun thing again. Click, 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 click. Isn't this so much fun? It's so nice. If anybody was awake, they're not going to be for long. They're going to be like, what in the heck is that sound coming from the live stream? And then they're going to immediately unsubscribe. And we're debt free. And we still have 1.1 million, $29,000. So plenty of cash. If I can not get trapped in here. I think these guys need a good clean and servicing too. We got this dude right here. It's probably, he only needs about one more. Hopefully only one more load of lime. So we got our care wheels on. We can drive through our neighbor's field. He won't care. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Almost. Okay. Okay, now hopefully we won't run into any problems for a while. Yay, finally! We'll go to about 6 a.m., I think. Alright, so we're finally to morning, so it's going to start gradually lightening up. Ugh. And we got to go somewhere in here. we can't tell because we don't know. Hey, Jesse, am I going to play more Plane Mechanics Simulator? Probably once it gets... Wait, is it actually released now? I'm not sure. I might play some. I kind of was a little bit bored with it. Plus, there's only 3 planes in the whole game, so that kind of... I don't know. I was just really hoping for some more content. Wait, did I lock it on there already? I'll be darned, I did. You know, it almost seems like if you just try to, like, throw it up there real quick, that you get it, like, every time, you know, like it locks into place. Wait. Oh, we still got more corn. Probably gonna lock onto the trailer, yep. There we go. Wheelie glow. Audio's complete snooze fest. Why this boring game is in my feed? Boring game for boring people. Alright, well, he's entitled to his opinion. I'd rather be boring than a douchebag. He can go play Fortnite. I mean, it's fine with me. I don't really care what other people say. I'm of that age where I've done, you know, it's just like, it just doesn't bother me. Let's see. All right, so, oh, he's almost done. He's doing his thing. What's going on up here? Oh my gosh, and it is after 2:30 in the morning. I think this is going to be a great place to call it a day. Let's see, early morning in the UK. Joe Hebden. Watch before I head to work. Well, have a great day at work. Fortnite is a no-go. You're telling me. I keep telling people I'm not going to play it unless somebody out there was to like donate a ridiculous amount of money. Did you ever get the plane in the air? If you're talking about plane mechanic simulator, you don't actually fly the planes. At least if you are supposed to. I haven't figured out a way to do it. But we'll have to, you know, look at that another time, I guess. In the meantime, I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you so much for staying with me, even though we had like the midnight disaster. And, wait, is that the tornado again? It's the tornado again, look! I see it. Where's the, ah, there it was. It's going to be up here. Enter vehicle. Yeah, look, you can just barely see it straight ahead. I don't know really how far out in the water I can go. It looks to be kind of in the same area. You see it up there? Like right there in the center, just to the upper right of the moon. I wish I had like a sniper rifle or something that I could zoom in and look at it. Oh man, I wonder what direction it's going in. Up there, if I sped up time a little bit, you can really kind of see it rotating. So that must mean there's going to be another one coming in. I'm kind of afraid that, like, if I save the game, and I come back to it later, that it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna reappear. So it's gone for now. Oh, come on, parkour. Originally, it was like in the center of a hole in the cloud, but this doesn't really look like that. Wait, who was Helper 8? Oh my gosh, really? Oh, he was so close. Now I want to stick around to see if we see this little tornado thing again. See, you know, it's kind of like, looks like there, or maybe there. Because remember with the you know, what, like a month ago when we saw the first, like, little mini tornado? It reappeared later. Kind of like in the same spot. Like the clouds are, it's almost like the clouds are kind of fractally generated, but then they're not. when I say fractal fractal generation, I mean kind of like random, like it's kind of randomized. Not seeing anything though. Oh, what's this? No. I don't think that's it either. Alrighty then. Well, we're gonna, I guess, finish up the last little bit of work here on the farm. In the meantime, do not forget to hit that like button. It does help me out tremendously. Leave a comment when the video goes live if you end up watching the live stream. And if you have not done so already, which I don't know why you wouldn't have, hit that subscribe button so you can come back and hang out with me again on another night, another game. Who knows what I'll be playing? Probably Farming Simulator. And turn your notifications on. That way you get notified whenever I go live or post any new video content. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you guys very soon. This has been Farming Simulator 19, and I am Brad73. Bye for now. Have a good day, good night. Take care. Bye, 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 bye.